If you're on social media and you talk or do anything to do with Zionism, you've probably encountered a group called the Neturei Karta. The Neturei Karta is a group of about 5,000 Jews, which is actually 0.03% of the Jewish population. They call themselves the Neturei Karta, and they are ultra-Orthodox, religious, anti-Zionist Jews. The Neturei Karta is a group that is very loud, pro-Palestine, against Israel, Jewish people. Now, you may think that's crazy. Jewish people want to be in Israel. That's where the Jewish people should be. Even if you're against it, you know that Israelis and Jewish people want to be in Israel. Now, how can a group of Jews be against Israel? It doesn't make sense. The way they work is they protest, and they are very loud on social media platforms. They call themselves authentic Jews, which they are authentic Jews. They are real Jewish people. Unfortunately, they are wrong about the approach to Zionism. They believe strongly in the Jewish people can only be in Israel once the Messiah comes. We have to earn the Messiah. We will do our part. We form an army. We created a state. Israel exists. It's not said enough how radical and intense the Neturei Karta are. They openly support people like Rashid Tlaib and Ilhan Omar. These are people who support the BDS. Back in 2019, members of the Neturei Karta actually signed papers supporting Ilhan Omar when she was criticized for anti-Semitism. How do we sit back while we let these Jews, this little group of Jews, 0.03% of the Jewish population, are openly supporting Congress members and politicians who are openly advocating for BDS and anti-Semitism? It's a sad reality, but we cannot trust them. They are 0.03% of the Jewish population, and they are wrong with their beliefs. They dress like Jewish people, they look like Jewish people, but they do not associate with Israel. Everything they stand for is against Israel. I hope it can give you an understanding of who the Neturei Karta is and that they cannot be trusted. They send messages all over social media. They're very loud. They're very good at it, unfortunately. And people use it against the Jewish people and against Israel. And people trust them, and people use what they say, and they post pictures of their protests and say, look, even Jews are against Israel as a state. How can you be pro-Israel? That's what they say. The answer is they're 0.03% of the Jewish population. They do not represent the Jews in any way.